Welcome to Dude RV. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by. And of course, you got here just in time. That's right, just in time for another training video. No, not that kind of training video. The good kind of training video. I'm actually in Marshall, Texas. This is another railroad hub town in Texas. You have to pardon that background noise. Big cement plant. I have come to Marshall, Texas to see the Marshal Depot. How cool is that? It's in the middle of a Y. And in case you don't know, a Y is where three train tracks, three rail lines come together. They're intersections as well as a place to turn the train around. So you'll find Y's at the end of a run, as opposed to a loop. Sometimes you'll find Y's in the middle of a run so that you can turn around. Anyway, so this is in the middle of a Y. And when you're looking at it on Google Maps, it's hard. How are you supposed to get there? You can't, there's no sidewalks or anything. Well, I did a little reading and I found there's actually a tunnel, pedestrian tunnel. So we're gonna go check out the locomotive, the caboose, and some scale train layouts. Let's go down there and check it out. Marshall's one of those old Texas towns where you can see some really, really cool houses and structures. And there's several just right here next to the train depot. And I believe that used to be the hotel. I don't know. I gotta figure out how to get under the railroad tracks right now. Texas and Pacific Depot. Established in 1871, Congress allowed that to happen. The passenger depot was built here at the junction of the Texarkana and Louisiana lines in 1911 and 12. Platform and track. Gift shop and museum. Ah, okay, so there's also an elevator. This is an active Amtrak station as well. If you're a rail fan, this be a good place to come. Union Pacific caboose. How much you want to bet it's locked? Yep. That's a big old steam engine right there. Not quite as big as the last big locomotive we got up close to. But this one we get to go into the cab. The driver's seat. Lots of knobs and levers. That's one big piece of equipment right there. Oh, I guess I could have rang that bell, but I didn't. Yeah, look at there. Look at that big train. All right, let me see what I can find. What else I can find? I'm on the balcony, the porch. You see down all three tracks from up here. Can't see very far down that one. So it opens at 11 a.m. Wednesday through Friday. Every man in the Indian Tower is making an all-out for victory. The Great East and West Line. Cool. I guess we'll just hang out for a little bit. I was right. So this was the Genoseo Hotel. The guy, Italian born, Charles Genoseo. Maurice Barrymore wounded, fellow actor Ben Porter dead. So 1893, he had this building built. Looks like they only open in the afternoons. Boogie woogie. Interesting. Boogie Woogie was born here in East Texas. Man, this is fascinating. The railroad didn't arrive in Marshall. The railroad started in Marshall. They would bring the rails up by steamboat up to Caddo Lake, offload the rails and cart them here. The whole railroad started right here to service the logging industry, and it grew out of here. And then in the 1870s, the T&P, Texas and Pacific, was based here, and all of the primary infrastructure for running the railroad was here in Marshall. And it's also because of the railroad that a whole new genre of music was created, the boogie woogie. You got to research the boogie woogie. It's fascinating, especially if you're into music. All right, I think the museum's open. I heard some doors slamming, so we'll go see if we can get in. So they are open. And we're going to tour the museum and see some trains, and then apparently they got a whole museum upstairs. Not much point in talking over the train noise. Time to be careful is now. In case you need to know Morse code, there it is. Wow. So this is where we are in this picture. That cement plant that you can hear outside is like right here. We're right here. T&P. Around 440s. There's a 480. Memphis, El Paso, and Pacific. not a huge display, but it's very, very cool. Really like the. How you doing? All right. I think there's more upstairs. Oh, now that's fun. It's actually connected to the clacker on in the other room. On the third floor, we have a couple of display rooms. That's a little bit irritating. But that is cool. The N scale, lots of HO. And some C. And some N. Got a little bit of everything. Knowledge Gulch. Wesley Jones. He is a consummate model maker. A little bit of weather damage there on the roof of the courthouse. That's very cool. The hub has broken. I decided before I close this out, now that we've seen those pictures, we have much better context of what we're seeing from the viaduct. That's pretty incredible. That whole this whole thing. This was all one great big railroad complex, and now it's not. That's pretty amazing. All right, I got to get away from that noise.